Israel says it's ready to retake Gaza City. The plan has been approved. Troops are preparing. And once again, the world is asking, what happens next? Is this a genuine military operation, or is it political theater, designed to keep one man in power? For more than 10 months, Gaza has been at the center of one of the world's most brutal conflicts. Entire neighborhoods have been flattened. Hospitals, schools, and refugee camps lie in ruins. The war began as a response to Hamas's October 7th attack. But since then, Israel's bombardment and ground operations have caused unprecedented destruction. According to humanitarian groups, 83% of those killed so far are civilians. Families torn apart. Communities erased. An entire population pushed to the edge of survival. And now, Israel has announced its boldest move yet, the Gaza City Plan. The goal, according to officials, is to send Israeli forces back into Gaza City, an area they once claimed to have cleared of Hamas. The operation is described as decisive, meant to eliminate remaining militants and reassert control. But here's the problem: there is no civilian evacuation strategy, no humanitarian corridor, and no clear plan for the more than 500,000 people still living in and around Gaza City. Critics warned this is not a strategy, it's a death sentence. The announcement has triggered a wave of reactions worldwide. Inside Israel, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu faces mounting pressure. Many argue the Gaza City Plan is less about national security and more about his own political survival. At the United Nations, warnings are urgent. Diplomats speak of catastrophic consequences, calling this plan a violation of international law. Western allies, while cautious, are uneasy. Even Washington, Israel's closest partner, is quietly questioning the lack of a humanitarian roadmap. And across the Middle East, neighbors like Egypt and Jordan are bracing for the fallout: new refugee flows, regional instability, and growing protests in the streets. So what does this really mean? On one hand, Israel insists that without destroying Hamas's strongholds in Gaza City, true security will never be possible. But on the other hand, analysts point out that this operation could trigger one of the worst humanitarian disasters of our time. If civilians are not evacuated, if aid does not flow, the assault could leave tens of thousands dead, displace hundreds of thousands more, and deepen Israel's isolation on the world stage. This is why critics call it political theater, a high-risk performance meant to project strength, even if the cost is unbearable. But beyond politics and strategy, there are voices. Voices of mothers searching for their children in the rubble. Voices of children who have lost everything except their will to survive. Voices of doctors performing surgeries without medicine, without power, without hope. These are the people who will pay the price of the Gaza City Plan. And yet, their voices are the ones least heard in the halls of power. So, is Israel's Gaza City operation truly a military necessity? Or is it political theater? Perhaps it is both. But one truth is undeniable: every strike, every bullet, every decision will be felt not in speeches or headlines, but in the lives of ordinary men, women, and children. The world is watching. And the voices of Gaza, their suffering, their resilience, must not be drowned out by the theater of war. You've been watching Voice of the World. What do you think of Israel's Gaza City Plan? Is it a step toward security, or another step toward catastrophe? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more global analysis and human stories from around the world. Israel has announced its new Gaza City Operation Plan, sparking urgent debate worldwide. Officials describe it as a decisive step to eliminate Hamas, but critics warn it could trigger one of the worst humanitarian crises of our time. With 83% of Gaza casualties already civilians, questions remain: is this truly about security or political theater to protect Netanyahu's power? In this video, Voice of the World breaks down the Gaza City Plan, the background, the strategy, international reactions, and most importantly, the human cost. Globe showing Europe Africa. Stay tuned for deep analysis, global perspectives, and untold human stories. Don't forget to subscribe for more world news and current affairs explained.